bought some things. And why is it that when I said to myself, like, oh, you know, there's nothing that you really want, you know, take some time to slow down on the spending money thing, that all of a sudden a deluge of items that I love come out, or I see them. This is the peril. This is the peril of when I do shopping vlogs and things like that, and I'm out and about, I'm looking in the shops because I'm like, oh my gosh, I've never seen you before. And now I must have you. But here we are. I've got lots of different things to show you. We've got a new vintage bag, some Hermès, some Mumu, Swarovski, chrome hearts. Very interesting mix. We're kind of hitting all of the categories. And I'm so excited to show you. We've even got a new piece of fine jewellery to add to the collection. You are going to start. It's spectacular, truly. Anyway, links will be below in the shopping button on the screen as usual. Okay. Where do we begin? Let's start off with Mumu. So, I got these Mumu shoes. I was doing a post with Farfetch. If you've seen these, it's because you watch my YouTube shorts. I know that not everybody that watches the long form watches the shorts and whatever else. But, so I have sort of shown them on there. But I was doing a little brand deal with Farfetch. Also, Farfetch with the brand deals. I was like, okay, we seem to be ticking along as usual. Anyway, I just was so captured by these and I'm so impressed. And I'll talk you through it. They are these satin slingbacks. They're sort of ballet shoe inspired because you'll see the sort of gathering of the satin at the toe, right? It's almost like pinched in like a ballet shoe would be. And then you have this phenomenal cluster of pearls at the toe. Like I said, slingback. The other thing, I don't know why I brought this out to demonstrate. Stiletto heel with like a little bit of flair, so you do have some stability. I will say what I do appreciate about these is that there is padding. So like you can see here, there's extra sort of reinforcement at the toe and also at the heel. And it is very nice, you know, to just clip clop around. They're also very true to size. This is a 39 and they're just different. I like this sort of cluster of pearls. I like that they're all different sizes. She's very interesting to look at. You know, I don't really know how else to describe her. And like a lot of Mumu shoes I'm not necessarily that drawn to, but these I was like, oh, excuse me. How have I just stumbled upon you? How have I just found out about your existence because I clicked on page 2? What is going on? Also, I've been trying to focus on more closed-toe shoes, so she ticks that box. The other thing to note about this is that I quite like how low cut the toe box is because there is like a little bit of toe cleavage. She's quite like, I was going to say she's sort of stunted in the nose. I know that that doesn't make any sense, but I hope that you understand where I'm going with this. Anyway, I absolutely was just like really taken with those, and I think that they're just so fabulous. Guys, if you're new here, my name is Cassie and I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, so if you like luxury fashion, then you're gonna love it here. Just head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Clearly never. Okay, I went into chrome hearts. And the thing with chrome hearts, I know they're silver jewellery, they're gold jewellery, blah, blah, blah. We know that there's a price point that comes with chrome hearts, right? I did like a full deep dive on them, which I found quite interesting and I thought I did quite a good job. So I'll link that below. Also, fun little box of matches that they put in there. Thank you very much. But I always kind of thought that the jewellery was like a little bit out of my price range, or like, oh great, the thing I want is the thing that's like 5,000 sort of thing. Anyway, saw these earrings. Actually, Christian saw these earrings and then asked the price, and they're sold individually. So you can sort of like mix and match. You don't have to have a full set if you don't want to, whatever reasons you may have. And I was like, oh, okay. Not as crazy as I thought they were going to be. I don't have a pair of silver hoops, so I thought that these were just perfect. Let me show you the detail because she has details. So you've got the solid silver that Chrome Hearts is known for, and then you have all these tiny, tiny crosses all over the hoops. And I just think it's a perfect hoop. Oh, she strategically didn't wear any earrings for this video so that this would be easy. They're just such a great size. I think that they're perfect for when I want like an everyday kind of hoop. Like nice little bags, one for each. I appreciate that, but anyway, whether I've fallen for it hook, line and sinker, I I do really like the kind of vibe of the brand, the family aspect of the brand. It's very, very, I think because it's quite different from a lot of the big name brands. And I kind of like love that for them. I'm like, oh my gosh, you go in there, the music's great. You know, it's easy to next thing you know, you're being rung up and you're like, well, this is how the cookie crumbles. But I really like these. I think that they're easy and I will get a lot of use out of them. That is for certain. Swarovski. First of all, if you have the opportunity to go to the Swarovski flagship here in New York on 5th Avenue, do. It's so beautifully done, and you know how with the rebrand it's all like focused on the gems, like that sort of emerald cut. That cut is everywhere throughout the store. Like the consistency of the branding is just, it's a candy shop. It's also excellent for gifts. They do like little lollipops and chocolates and whatever. Anyway, went in there, and Swarovski does sunglasses, if you didn't know. They do very fun sunglasses. They have more sort of everyday versions, and then they have something with a little bit of razz, like these. Also, the box. I appreciate that. What did I say? Consistency of branding. I love it. Look at these. They are so light. And just, what a sparkle. What just a fabulous little topper to an outfit. You know, I'm going around today, I'm going to wear this, and here we go. A little bit of sunshine coming from the eyes. I really also like this sort of little cutout here. I think it makes it look a little bit more cat-eye than the sunglasses are. It's also a smaller frame than I usually go for, smaller shape. You know, I usually go for like a bigger sunglass or whatever, but I just thought these were different. Obviously I'm a fan of all of the crystal details, and they're just fabulous. I mean, look at her. Look at her. How can you not fall in love with this woman as she's walking down the street? How can you not be like, wow, great pair of sunnies on you there, madam. Thank you so much. They're fabulous. They're very comfortable. They're very easy, light, and I also think that with Swarovski, the price point, especially for something that has this many crystals, is really quite decent. I mean, I love Swarovski in general. I'm a big fan of the brand. Now, the other thing that I got while I was there, as we know, I have a tumultuous relationship with hats. I think a lot of them don't suit me, whatever. Anyway, something happened in the water. Okay, something changed. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it was a something in retrograding. I've got no clue. But when my parents were here, I ended up buying this hat. My mum's like, oh, you've always suited a baseball hat, which I don't know if that was just a lie, because, you know, parents think that their, you know, children suit everything and whatever. As you know, my mum's one of those that would be like, that's awful. But anyway, and there is this navy New York Yankees cap that has Swarovski crystals on the NY, but what I love even more about this hat is that they used baguette crystals. But they also do have some little round ones just to sort of fill in the shape of the logo. And here's just a look. Like, I have makeup on and also this. Like, I don't like how that and that, but we'll deal with it. But she doesn't look the worst in a hat, does she? Okay? At least baseball. Like, this one's cute. This one's fun. You know, she's having a bad hair day. Day 2 hair, it happens. Now, this hat used to be a New York store exclusive, but now it is online. So there we go. Fab. Moving into something that a couple of years ago I was like, I don't get it. I don't know why anyone... This is Hermès. We've moved on to the Hermès part of the haul. I bought a rodeo, okay, which is the bag charm that looks like a horse. However, there is one main reason as to why I bought this, and it was basically because my essay was like, oh, I saw this and I noticed that it was the exact same colour as Poppy, my mini Kelly, and I was like, oh, wait, that's a sign. How is that not a sign? Of course it is. This is clearly my foray into the Hermès bag charms. I don't know if I would be interested in getting any others. I just love the monochromatic moment because I think that it does the bag charm thing, but it doesn't do it too much with like loads of other colours, blah, blah, blah. Let me sort of put her on. I like a good twilly and things like that. So I've decided that when the horse is on, then we go twillyless. Oh, also she's been named because as we know, the mini Kelly is Poppy, then the horse is Pippi. Pippi and Poppy. Living their fabulous little orange lives together. Hold on, there we go. See? Come on. Come on. I had to. That's great. That's great. I'm not taking any opinions to the contrary because I see it and I like it. This is an Hermès scarf, but it's sort of very special and I have a plan for it. Again, my essay was like, you will not believe what I've seen. And I went to her just before Nia and I did our court wedding and she pulled this out and I was like, well, this has got to happen, hasn't it? Just married, little horses. They do these in different colours that I've seen online. But, you know, I'm not really like a scarf wearer too much. So what I'm going to do is, this is one that I'm going to frame. I'm going to take it, going to get it framed. And I think that will be a nice little sort of interior decorating / memento moment. You know, I'm not good with the interior decorating. Like, I've been here almost 2 years and only now do I have frames on the wall. What am I trying to say? Wall hangings? What am I trying to say? Only now have I put anything on the wall. There we go. Okay. It's not my forte, but that is my plan with this. I'm kind of into this bag charm thing, but it's like how you interpret it and how you want to do it, which is what I like, because it's like each to their own. You can zhuzh up and whatever the bag as much as you please. So I saw this done by Danielle, and I was like, what is this thing? Is this a key ring? Whatever. Turns out that yes, it is a key ring. And they also do one that is the Hermès H. This one is like a teal, orange, purple situation. And the plan is, are these called cadenas? I don't know. I think so. The plan is to have one on the Mini Kelly, one on the Birkin. You're also asking, Cassie, you also have another Birkin. I know, but my mum's commandeered it. Okay, so that is her bag for now. You sort of screw it on. If it wants to abide by me. Yes, okay, are we on? That's backwards. No, we need you to be here. I've done it backwards. Oh, hold on. If I do that. Aha! Hands behind, and she's cute. And she's dangling, right? And then if we put Pippi in front as well. Fun, she'll have stuff in, she'll be exciting. This is the other one. Oh, and it does come with an actual key ring if you want to use it for its intended purpose. You just sort of screw that on and put it on your keys or whatever else. That lock is available in like different colours. There's a rainbow one, neutrals as well. So here we go. I've put her lock on the front. Welcome, Ivy. Good to see you. And then the other one I got was the horseshoe with the light blue H. This tiny H is available in different colours, but I mean, you can hardly see it. Oh, I love this so much. Yes. Fab. Yes, I'm a fan. Yes. This is great. Love the amount of hardware. Yes. Yes. Ivy, you're looking fantastic. Good for you. I actually prefer this to this. This one we're going to have to see how it grows on me. Otherwise, it may just be a key ring. Like, I need to see you in practice. Then again, you see, I like that. You know what it is? Pippi has to be on the back, lock on the front. I think this is giving too much, you know, because then it's like, well, what's going on here, right? But I think we do this. We've still got, no matter what angle you are faced, you've got a surprise. This was a very random purchase. Two Minds. Two Minds is a little concept store, boutique in meatpacking, and they always have like a really unique selection of brands and just buy in general. They're by Sacai, and as we know, Sacai is really well known for like deconstruction and these interesting cuts, or something that looks like two pieces merged into one. Very Frankensteinian, very Frankenstein. I'd sort of thought that I didn't need any shorts for summer. Then I saw this, and to be honest with you, it is technically a skirt. So we've got this pair of grey jersey. It's a short from the back, skirt from the front, skirt-like from the front. It's actually just got this pleating that sort of makes it into a skirt with the white toggle lace, whatever that is, you know what that is, and then the zip at the back. And not only do these feel as comfy as they look, because this is like the softest sweat pant jogger that I've ever touched. So comfortable. But I like how they fit on the waist. They're tight around the waist and they flare out a little bit. I really like that silhouette on me. It's also a silhouette that makes me feel comfortable in the summer. Like, I don't want something feeling tight. Okay, that is the last thing I want. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm irritable, and now you want to also be restrictive on my body? Be gone. So this is ticking all of my summer boxes. I also like the fact that because this looks so casual, because it does look like a pair of, you know, sweat shorts essentially, I would love to style this with something with a collar, whether it's just like a simple t-shirt with a collar or a polo shirt or a white cotton shirt. I think that these shorts and a heel, like I think something like this works because it's like, oh, unexpected. So, you know, smart at the top, roll up the sleeves, a little bit of casual on the bottom with a little heel. And basically I tried them on and I thought that they were phenomenal. What size did I get? Because all I know is that it was on the hanger and then it fit. This is a size 1, whatever that means to anybody. My new vintage bag. Okay, so I did my What Goes Around Comes Around shopping vlog, and I purposely didn't show this because I wanted it to be a surprise. I saw this bag and I was just like shocked for a number of reasons. First of all, the colour. You're going to love it. Second of all, the condition of this bag. She's a 2005 girl, okay? She's brand new, like never been used. I am just beside myself. This is the perfect spring summer, and there's a surprise, okay? So hold for surprise. Get excited. Louis Vuitton Soufflot, I believe, is the French pronunciation. In épée leather, hold on for it, for the name of the colour, mandarin orange. This is so me. The colour is just juicy and rich and I want to bite into it like a clementine. Oh my gosh. But what makes this even better, okay? First of all, épée leather, you know I love épée leather. You know that I feel it's widely underrated because it is near indestructible. Not that it matters for this anyway, because literally, as though nobody has ever touched it, okay? Are you ready? Because it comes complete with child! Oh my gosh. This is the cutest thing ever. If you don't see this and have a smile, it must be very difficult to please you. This is the cutest, most adorable little thing, and I shall be wearing them like that. The fact that this bag is copy and paste, even the LV debossed into the corner of the big sister that is replicated in the little sister. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I'm going to have the time of my life. A lovely little crook of the arm moment, a little shoulder moment. This colour for spring summer is just perfection. It's original little dust bag. Shout out to when this was the branding and the boxes were brown. Here I'm going to put like little lip gloss, blotting sheets, whatever. Let me show you the inside. You could put your, you know, I don't know, little hay fever medication, just a thing that you need at the front for easy access, okay? So you don't have to go digging inside the bag every time. These are the cards that come with it. You scan this and it basically tells you the date of the bag, serial number and stuff like that, so that's quite handy. I will keep those. Not a single skerrick of anything. It's got its little pouch. Also, these are around for quite decent prices because they're not like in that high demand, like something like the Murakami collection from Louis Vuitton that everybody wants. But the Soufflot, are you kidding me? They did a mandarin orange, they did a Toledo blue, I think it was called, like a dusty darker blue, and I think also black. But make sure if you do want to get this pre-loved that it comes with child. I love it. Stop, because it's sort of bag charm trendy, except that it's a perfect match and it came with it. Like, this is, oh, I love it. It's also extremely roomy. Like, I'm getting everything in there. You are going to be glowing from my arm all of 2024 summer. And do you want to know what? Autumn winter with a dark outfit and have her as the pop. The main course to the side dish that is the outfit. Welcome to the family. Her name is Mandy, as she is Mandarin Orange. The last piece. Backstory. This piece is from Unsaid. Unsaid is a fine jewellery company that they invited me at the end of last year to sort of introduced me to the brand. They were doing something at Saks. If you watched my Vlogmas, it was in there. And I was really intrigued by the brand, really found it very interesting. They are fully sustainable. I believe that they are certified carbon neutral as a company, and they don't take anything from the earth. So they either are using lab-grown diamonds or second-hand natural diamonds. I went in recently to see their concession in Saks. They're here in Saks. I think they're also at Dover Street Market and a few other places. They're a French brand, by the way. I tried this ring on, and I was like, why does this just look so good with what I have going on? Okay, let me show you. This is the Whirlwind. Oh, she's fallen. Hold on. Let me prop her up nicely for you. This is the Whirlwind ring in the rose gold. They do a few versions of this. They have one that almost has this one twist and another twist on top, like a double. They also do one that's fully pavé diamonds, like all the way around. This is the one that's not fully, it's half. White gold, yellow gold, and rose. Now, the other reason that I went for the rose gold is it's not a pinky rose gold. I'm sorry, let me just fix my hair for a moment. What? The story of these rings it sent me over the edge. It really has, because I'm not, full transparency, I went in and I was like, oh, you know, like, I don't know if I should do a ring on the middle finger because it's not going to make sense with the, you know, current shapes and everything of my rings that I have on this hand. And then this hand's a bit contentious because it's like, you know, there's going to be the wedding bands and whatever. Contentious, as though it's serious, as though it's a serious issue. So I was like, oh, okay, fine, like, let me try it on. I was like, I'm sorry? It makes so much sense, because you have this link ring here, this very sort of classic Cartier moment. You have the shape of the Susanna Martins that sort of like has this movement, and then you have a very similar movement but in its own way with this sort of wave shape of the Whirlwind ring. And I was like, it's magical. They were meant to be together. This just makes perfect sense. I mean, look at that. And I just really loved the creativity of it. I'm like, I've never seen anything like this. I also really enjoy the fact that the diamonds are graduating. They start off small, get bigger, and then gradually get smaller again as you go around the ring. But the thing that I love about this is, front on, you're like, that's cool, that's interesting, I like what's going on there. And then you see it from this angle and you're like, oh my gosh. Because it has the sort of height of like a cocktail ring, but to have it on something that's very sort of everyday. And look, some people, like, this is more of a cocktail ring vibe for them. This is something that I would want to wear every day with my current story. And I just think, how could I not? How could I not? I'm just going to stare at it forever now. So there we go. This is like a little curly whirly dream. I love it. Okay, let me know what you thought. Let me know what was your favourite, if anything. I'm going to leave a link. How presumptuous of me to assume that you loved something. Anyway, I'm going to leave a link to another video over here in case you haven't already seen it. Have an amazing morning, afternoon or evening wherever you are. And in the words of my father,
if you've enjoyed it, tell your friends. If you haven't, keep your mouth shut.
I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.